San Francisco, with 23 of their first 31 games against National League West foes and 19 of those 31 matchups featuring 2017 playoff teams. The Giants understand what could have happened. We could have got buried, manager Bruce Bochy said. They probably should have. Ace Madison Bumgarner hasn't thrown a pitch this season. New third baseman Evan Longoria recorded 7 hits in his first 47 at-bats. On May 1st, new right fielder Andrew McCutchen was hitting .212, shortstop Brandon Crawford's batting average dipped below .190 on the final day of April. Opening day left fielder Hunter Pence is trying to fend off Father Time and win his roster spot back during a rehab stint with the Sacramento River Cats. It easily could have got away from us, Bochy said, but they played with a lot of heart. Get San Francisco Giants news in your inbox. Sign up now for the free Giants HQ newsletter. After an extended slate of games against division opponents, the Giants are off to the East Coast. They'll play 18 of their next 24 games on the road, including 10 in a row beginning Friday. All 18 come against clubs with winning records. But for the Giants, it hardly matters who sits in the opposite dugout. They must be focused on who's left and theirs. With Bumgarner out, Johnny Cueto took over as the staff's interim ace and appeared poised to reprise his role as the 2016 National League All-Star Game starting pitcher. Cueto is now on the disabled list with right elbow inflammation. There's no timetable on his return, and while the Giants are playing the Braves this weekend, Cueto will meet with orthopedic surgeon James Andrews. With Crawford struggling, second baseman Joe Panik wielded a consistent bat. He willed the Giants to a pair of 1-0 wins in the first 2 games of the season with solo home runs and set the tone for the lineup out of the leadoff slot. Earlier this week, Panik had surgery to repair a torn UCL in his left thumb. He hopes to return to the field by mid-June. Closer Mark Melancon has yet to make an appearance this season and isn't eligible to return from the disabled list until May 25. Bumgarner isn't either, meaning his first start will likely wait until June. Yet through it all, the Giants are 16-15 and winners of 4 straight series. Last season, injuries in April created a snowball effect. By the end of the year, the Giants were smothered by an avalanche. They never won more than 3 series in a row, and on the road, they took 3 series all season. Twice this week, backup catcher Nick Hundley served as a catalyst in wins over the Padres. His walk-off single on Monday capped off a 3-run 9th inning, and his 4-hit day on Wednesday wrapped up a 7-3 homestand. Production, as the Giants have learned, is welcome from unlikely sources. Can they receive it from unproven ones? I think we're in a really good position because our young guys are very talented, Hundley said. There's a big difference between making it to the big leagues when you're young and making it to the big leagues when you're young and have a lot of talent. With their top 2 starters on the shelf, the Giants must rely on Chris Stratton, Ty Blach and rookie Andrew Suarez to pitch 6 and 7 innings with regularity. They need rookie relievers Pierce Johnson and Reyes Moranta to pump heat past the heart of an order. They'll call on career backups Kelby Tomlinson and Alan Hansen to platoon at second base. They're forced to embrace a next-man-up mentality, all while the first men-up watch from the dugout railing. Even the guys that are hurt make them still feel like part of the team, starter Derek Holland said. Don't let them walk around and feel like they're a ghost. The Giants shouldn't have too many ghosts floating around back at home. Bumgarner, Cueto, Melancon and Panik all joined the team on its flight to Atlanta. Outfielder Mac Williamson, who slugged 3 home runs after a call-up from AAA Sacramento, could be out of concussion protocol and back on the field Saturday. Even if the clubhouse remains full, a baseball roster is never whole. The Giants have used 35 different players in their first 31 games, a number that will only grow in the weeks ahead. Despite the presence of a revolving door leading from the field to the trainer's room, the wins are adding up. If it continues in May with road series in Atlanta, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Houston, Chicago and Denver, go ahead and give them a chance. It's now starting to come together, Longoria said. Top to bottom, I think we are feeling much more confident as a group. The mindset just has to be, it doesn't matter what jersey we are playing against, just go out and try to win. In Atlanta, their pitchers will battle against Ozzie Albies, Ronald Acuna and Freddie Freeman. In Philadelphia, their hitters will contend with rising star Aaron Nola and established ace Jake Arrieta. A different test awaits in Pittsburgh, where McCutchen returns home to face an upstart Pirates team that didn't expect to win without him. At the end of the month, a short stint in Houston precedes a 3-day visit to Chicago. back-to-back series against the past two World Series champions could expose a short-handed pitching staff, before the Giants finish off that road trip at Coors Field. If the Giants slip a bit below .500 over the next month, they should still be in a comfortable position knowing Bumgarner and Panik are on their way back. But to avoid a bigger letdown, it will take more than continued excellence from first baseman Brandon Belt, an extended surge from Longoria and sustained success from a deep group of late-inning arms that now includes left-hander Will Smith. With a short-handed starting staff, the Giants may need to sacrifice. The first group to lose an asset could be the outfield, as San Francisco is likely best served carrying 13 pitchers for the foreseeable future. Will the trio of Gregor Blanco, Gorkys Hernandez and Austin Jackson survive the next two road trips? Or will the return of Williamson, the possible emergence of Pence and the team's desire to move forward with an additional reliever result in a forced disabled list stint or even a potential designation for assignment? As job security becomes a factor in various corners of the roster, the Giants will feature a cast of players fighting for job security. Their individual goal, "Don't get buried." That worked out well for the Giants in April. It might just lead to a